Welcome back. We're here to talk about Sunday's Premier League match between Swansea and Arsenal. Matt, start with the away side. They capitulated in midweek against Anderlecht.
Terrible result, wasn't it? To go 3-0 up at home in a Champions League game at home and to see 3-0. We're talking about Anderlecht here. That's with respect to Anderlecht. They're not a top tier Champions League team. I think Paul Merson summed it up after the match quite nicely when he said it was just clueless. It was clueless defending. You know what they're doing when they're 3-1. Bursting forward, it's just what's happening. You know, someone's got to get a hold of them. That's where I think they lack a leader. Mertesacker has been the captain. He sort of Arteta obviously was last night, but midweek, sorry. But it needs someone to grab hold of them and just tell them, you know, we need to sit in here, we need to do this, we need to tighten up. You can see 3 goals is just so poor against Anderlecht. I mean, it's put their own Champions League hopes in that. They're probably still going to qualify, but they might finish second. And they've done that over the last few years, and they've gone out because they go up against the likes of Bayern Munich and Barcelona, who are better teams than Arsenal. So,
yeah, really disappointing result, wasn't it? I think one bright spark was Alexis Sanchez's performance. You know, he's been superb since he's come, hasn't he? I think he's got 7 in 9 games in the league this season, and I can't think of many foreign players who have adapted to the Premier League so quickly. He's really the leader of their team, really pushing forward. He's the jewel in their crown at the moment, and he'll fancy his chances against any side he comes up against, really, now.
And having said that, though, Swansea joint second best defensive record in the league, which is behind Southampton, which is, you wouldn't expect that to start the season. You always expect City and Chelsea to be up there, but it's Swansea sitting in second place in that table, and it's been a good start to the season. They restarted really well, didn't they? Then they lost at Chelsea. They had a couple of bad results, but seem to have picked up again lately. Got some good draws lately, and they've got players in good form, Boney, etc. You know, Shelby's obviously going to be suspended, but really good start to the season for Swansea.
Yeah, I think it's 7 clean sheets now in all competitions, which is a really good tally for this stage of the season. One of those came in the last outing against Everton, and they'll be really happy to have ground out a goalless draw at Goodison Park there, having gone down to 10 men. You mentioned Shelby obviously got sent off. Martinez came out after the match and said Swansea abandoned their usual style, really, but I think they're going to have to do that at times this season if they are to get results, particularly if they do get a man sent off. There's also been issues, hasn't there? Gary Monk's been complaining about officials fairly on a couple of occasions because they have been hard done by. So the referee will be under the spotlight for this game because Gary Monk hasn't been happy with them so far.
I think you mentioned Monk as well. I think he deserves a bit of credit, doesn't he? He's done well. His first big managerial job. He's come in there, not easy. Swansea at home as well. I mean, if they beat Arsenal, they go above them. So big incentive for them.
Do you think they can beat them?
I think they can. Yeah, I think Arsenal at the back, they've got big problems. Sanchez is obviously the jewel in the crown going forward. Welbeck flat to deceive a little bit. I think Swansea will win. I back them to win 2-1.
For me, Arsenal, they can blow hot and cold, can't they? I don't see them losing this game, to be honest, but I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. So we're going for 1 Swansea win and a 2-2 draw. Thanks for watching.